Good morning, guys. I am headed to the indoor gym today, trying to do something less impact on my knee. So it's sad that the gym is right around the corner from my apartment, but here we go. So okay, I don't know why it's not working. I don't know why that's not working, so I'm gonna have to go back and get Donald's key. I think I need to get mine rekeyed. Let me pull my glasses out. I don't know why that's not working. Let me go get Donald, see what he can do for me. I had to come get my daddy and the baby so I could get in the gym. So here we go. So this is the gym area. This is some kind of kickboxing machine. When my grandson Trey was here, he used it. I don't know what that is. And of course they have the weight machine. And then they have this cycle area. Some people call it cycle bar. I don't know what that is. And then you have that machine. So it's quite a bit of stuff in here. Then they have the free weight section. And then they have the 2 ellipticals. And then they have the treadmills and the stair stepper. So I'm about to get on this treadmill and make it do what it do, fam. So we're not gonna have a cooking video this morning, but Donald wants me to make mackerel, right? So we're gonna have mackerel and we're gonna have
grits.
There you go. Mackerel and grits, right? I'm making 2 cans because he wants to have leftovers so that he could come back later in the day and make, mackerel himself. So I'm gonna take my time and I'm not gonna show him how to mix this together. I have a video on that on the Peggy and Don channel if you're interested in the mackerel. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make this breakfast for us, and I'm gonna help him with grits, right? So I'm gonna sit here and we're gonna cook together.
Oh.
You don't want to cook together?
I get. I don't want to mess it up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to do all the measuring.
Okay.
All you got to do. Can you stir?
I can stir.
Do your hands work?
I can stir.
Okay, so
yeah.
He is going to stir.
I'm going to stir
the grits while I'm frying the mackerel. I haven't had mackerel in a long time, and this is against my plan. But no, it is against my plan because but I had a really good healthy workout today.
Yes, you did.
I don't know if y'all know Glow with Joe. Oh, so he don't want to help. I ain't gonna force him. Because y'all see he burned out real quick. Donald plays chess in the morning. Don't shut your door.
I'm trying to give you the best sound.
Yeah, no, because your dog out here.
Oh.
Don't give me no best sound. Listen. So look, I'm doing the is it Glow with Joe? But she has this challenge that on the treadmill you do the elevation of 12, the speed of 3 for 30 minutes. And people have been dropping weight doing it. Of course, you have to alter your eating and stuff like that. Because when I get on the treadmill, I normally do it for an hour. But Grow with Joe. It's Glow with Joe. I'll put it across here so that you guys can see it. But anyway, she does this program. So you have to put it on the incline of 12. The speed, your walking speed 3.0, and you have to do it for 30 minutes. When I tell you that is a full, like, I feel like it's a full body workout. Now, normally when Donald and I go outside and walk, I walk about 4 miles a day. With this one, you're walking right at 2 miles, but it's a better workout with, you know, it's a better workout because it's not so hard on my knees, because my knees has started to hurt with all the working out that I've been doing. So I'm just like, I want to keep going because I leave next week and I want to be as fit as I possibly can be. And because I'm going to be eating bad. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be eating bad, because if you ever been on a cruise, especially a Carnival cruise, you know you gotta eat at Guy's Burgers and places like that. So I'm really going really hard right now so that I could play later. But the cruise ship has a full gym workout, and then on the very top deck, they have a track so you could get your steps in either way. So we have agreed to, it's like a 7-day cruise, so we have agreed to work out at least 4 days. We'll be in different countries visiting, and so you'll get your walk there, because you know when the boat docks, you get out and you walk. Because I will never forget, we walked, I want to say about 15,000 steps one time, and I was like, hey, I met my goal. Well, I wasn't even trying to make it, but I met it. So on the days that, you know, we're docked in a different country, then we will not work out, but the other mornings, like, we will. And I love getting their 24-hour French toast.
Yeah.
Cause the bread about that big. It's the 24-hour French toast, something like that. The 18-hour to 24 hours, something like that. But it's huge, and I like to get that. But I'm not gonna get that this time on the boat. I'm gonna try to eat sensible and keep going, because I'm trying to do this lifestyle change thing. And so your girl just been doing what she does. So anyway, I'm gonna come in here and make us, we're having mackerel, we're having grits, and that's it. Mackerel, grits, and at least you could make the coffee, player.
I can make coffee.
See what I'm saying? He don't want to be helpful, y'all. He don't want to help his wife. Make him get out here and help his wife. But anyway, let's get in here and cook this food, and I will see you guys once it's all done. All right, fam. Hey family, I know I said this was not a cooking instructional type video, but I just wanted to come in because I feel like maybe a couple people may have some questions. So I have sped up this process, but what I'm actually doing is removing the bone from the mackerel. That's all I'm doing. I'm just removing the bones and scooting them over out of my way. I know a lot of people, when they cook their mackerel, they leave the bones and everything in and they just crunch it up. I've tried to do that before. I just don't like it like that. So I do remove the bone and just get the meat out of it, out of the mackerel, right? So that's what I'm doing here. So then I'm just adding 2 eggs, because I always add 1 egg per can of mackerel. So 2 eggs right here. And Donald doesn't like a whole lot of onion, and he doesn't like them big, so I'm just going to slice up like 1/4 of an onion. And y'all know your girl like a sweet onion, so that's a sweet onion. And I just chopped it up as small as I could, and I mix it very well. And so here I'm just putting onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, paprika. You know, it don't taste like nothing because it's not smoked, but it's just for color. And then I'm going to put a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning here. And so that's what I'm doing. And I'm just making sure that I mix it up really, really well. And I add a little salt, because, you know, mackerel is kind of salty by itself already. So I just added a little salt, and then there was flour, and I just put a 1/4 cup of flour in there, and some of that juice that I saved back from the mackerel, that's what I added in there. So that's what the liquid was. And so at this point we can go ahead and form a patty. And again, Donald likes a pretty nice healthy patty, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm putting just a little bit of salt in the water. I realized I didn't have enough water, so I had to add more water back to it. And I have Donald in the background. That's why he shows up here, because he does not want his patty cooked too well. I don't know what it is, but everything I cook, I like it well done. And of course, you know, Poo Poo gonna be in the kitchen. When he smells food and he hear them pots and pans rattling, he's gonna come a-running. But anyway, that's a 1/2 cup of grits, and I have 2 cups of water in there. And I'm just stirring like a mad woman. Stirring, 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 stirring. Because we normally eat instant grits in this house, but for some reason, these were all the grits we had, so we have to cook them by hand. And I'm trying to get Donald involved, and I'm like, come on, player, come on, help your wife out a little bit. And so he was over here stirring a little bit, and it started popping everywhere. So I'm trying to clean up as I go. And yeah, I had to make sure I took his out, but I'm going to leave my little mackerel in there a little bit longer. And I promise y'all, I don't know what I'm doing with this pot. I keep moving it and I don't get it. So at this point, I'm getting my butter out. See, I moved the pot again. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I kept doing that. But as you can see, 2-3 times, I'm just moving the pot back and forth, back and forth. But anyway, I'm going to put just a tablespoon of this butter-like substance, because it's not dairy butter. But I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. It helps the flavor a lot.
What's going on, fam? This is an unexpected pleasure today.
An unexpected pleasure. He been begging y'all.
I didn't expect her to do it.
Taste your grits and make sure you need salt. See, now here's where we differ. I'm gonna put sugar on my grits. He's gonna put salt on his.
Yes.
So go ahead. But I could eat savory grits when I'm having grits and shrimp and grits. I could do that, but.
See, I've been eating instant grits because I was fixing for myself. I love when Peggy makes real grits.
Yeah.
It's creamier, just all around better.
You don't need salt?
I'm gonna add some salt to it, but I don't need it. I should know I'm not gonna add any salt to it.
Okay, because I put very little.
Creamier, everything is better.
See, how can you not cook for a man like him? He loves it. He loves it. He's Nike.
Salmon croquette. Now, y'all know I love crab cakes. And so when Peggy made this, I was like, ooh, it kind of remind me of crab cakes.
Kind of remind you of crab cake. How do you not cook for this man? How can I not?
I'm gonna say this, fam.
He is loving
Not everything Peggy makes is perfect, right?
Yeah.
Because she made this for me a couple months ago, and I was like, okay, they a little overcooked, they a little solid.
Yeah.
So I was like, she said, okay, just let me know. Just when the crust gets good, flip it over, good again, flip it over, take it out. Mm-hmm. These are perfect. These are New Orleans restaurant quality.
We ain't gonna go that far.
Oh, easy.
But
easy.
As long as he like it, I love it, right? So how can you not cook for this man?
It's still tender in the middle, crispy on the outside, has all the flavor.
All the flavor.
Seasoned perfectly.
Okay, player. See, he hates when I add bell peppers and all the extra flavors that I add. So I had to take it really light today. So I only put in the basics.
The best she's ever made for me.
Really?
We finally worked together and came out with the proper.
Together.
We worked together and figured out what we needed to do. I mean, this is crazy. I want y'all to see how perfect that's cooked on the inside right there. want y'all to see that. Y'all can't see it. Y'all can probably see it. Perfect. I wouldn't add more salt. I wouldn't add less salt. I wouldn't add more onions. I wouldn't add less onions. I wouldn't cook it longer. I wouldn't cook it shorter. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Well, okay, player. I guess my job here is done. So we're gonna go ahead and have our breakfast, and I think we need to. Are we going to the store today? So we're gonna go do a little shopping today.
We only got 9 days left.
Yeah, Donald has to get a suit jacket and pants and stuff like that. So I guess when we see you again, we will be out in these streets. All right, fam. See you in the next clip. It's been a couple days, but we're back. So look at Donald. He can't contain himself.
I know what she's about to talk about. So
he can't contain himself. Now y'all know I'm forcing this man to wear a suit. Y'all have never seen Donald dress up. You know what I'm saying? You've never seen him dress up. And so I go in here and I'm telling the people, we come to the men's warehouse.
Men's warehouse.
Come to the men's warehouse.
A fancy looking men's warehouse. I've been to a couple of them. This one looked very fancy.
And the service was impeccable, right? Great place. So we go in and he's walking us into the vault, and I stopped him before he got to the door. I say, sir, I'm not trying to waste your time. We looking for the special, the Friday special, the Labor Day special.
Any kind of special.
Because he is only going to wear this suit one time and for maybe 2 hours. And I was like, I'm not spending $400-500 on a blazer. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I was like, I don't want to waste your time. So he pulled out the first blazer. I didn't show y'all this because I want y'all to be shocked when I do show y'all now, okay? So that's why I didn't get any of the footage. Our guy was Jordan here in Houston, in Spring, Texas, right?
Yes.
Houston. Listen, so we're pulling out these suit jackets, and so Donald's got the baseball hat on. He's looking like a coach. You know, you watch the basketball games and the guys have on their suits with the hats and tennis shoes. That's what he was looking like. And I was just not thrilled, but there was one jacket, and he was like, okay, this one is only $99. I was like, I'm not afraid to tell y'all I'm cheap. I said, I'm sorry. They laughed at me, but you think I care? Not one bit. So anyway, Donald said, babe, they got a tuxedo in there. And I was like, is it in our price range? He said, yes. I said, you bullshit. He said, no. I was like, are you kidding me? He went and got the tuxedo, and I was like, God has smiled on us this day.
We were very, very blessed to find this.
He saved. Now, we talking the tuxedo. We saved $510 on this tuxedo. And Donald, now I was going to take his pants home to hem them up because, you know, the pants don't come hemmed. And I was like, oh, Donald, I got my sewing machine. I'll just whip it up real good. No, he thought I was going Denise Huxtable t-shirt up his pants. He thought I was going to have one pants leg longer than the other one. So he refused to let me do it. And so he asked the guy, he was like, well, how much is it to get my pants leg hemmed? And they was like, well, it costs you an extra $15. He was like, put it up there. So I made him pay for it.
Yeah.
I made him pay for it.
So we had a budget. We had a family budget to get the suit, but I had to pay for the hemming out of my personal monthly expenditure money.
Yeah.
Right. Because
that was $15 we could have used on something else.
It took them 10 minutes to hem them up. Peggy, I've never seen Peggy hem up pants before. How hard can it be? But they got it to where it's gonna be exactly even. He checked me out. He checked the length I like. He asked questions, and then he hemmed it up according to my specifications. So I thought that was $15 well spent.
It was $15 worthy. So anyway, needless to say, my husband he's the owner of a tuxedo.
I have a tux, fam.
So every bar mitzvah, every wedding, every cruise, everything, formal wedding, reception, whatever. Y'all gonna see that tuxedo.
At least in the short term. I'm gonna get me another, because there's a couple more I liked in there.
Donald just doesn't like to dress up. So we left all of his good shoes on the RV because
Yeah.
I loaded him up last year with shoes. I was like, you should not need dress shoes for anything else. Well, guess what we getting ready to go buy? Dress shoes.
I'm thinking of making a trip to go look at the RV because you know I don't want to. I spent that little $15 on him, but you know I'm cheap, fam. So
Well, the gas that'll cost you to get there and
That's
back,
true.
you could have gotten some
yeah,
shoes because Macy's has a sale, and I got some Macy bucks that I need to use.
the Macy bucks.
I got Macy bucks left, so we're gonna go over there and see. Now the Men's Warehouse did have a nice pair of shoes that I thought would have went nice with them, but they messed it up and put a tassel on it, and Donald wasn't having no part of it. He wasn't having no parts of it. So that's okay. We're gonna find him a shoe, and then we're gonna be done. Yeah, y'all don't know how excited I am because I was praying at home because I'm like, look, I don't want to spend a lot of money, but I want him to look amazing. And when you guys see Donald in his outfit, he's going to look amazing. Like he might even dance.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So anyway, fam, we're gonna go ahead and go. We're gonna split a mod pizza. I'm gonna have me a little cheap meal today because I've just been craving things. But one thing about it, I haven't been craving sweets, which is odd because I'm a sweet eater. I'm craving savory. You know, like I want pizza or just a piece of deep fried chicken or something like that. So
Wow.
I've been doing pretty good. My eating is better, and I'm still doing, you know, getting my exercise in every day. So next week, now we've been knowing about this cruise for 6 months,
Yeah.
but next week Donald's gonna go.
Next
on the
week I'm
diet
going
with
hard
me.
with her. Next week, because the pants were smaller than the jacket, but the pants fit me perfectly. If I gain any more weight this week, those pants are not going to fit me perfectly. So I am going to be doing the Peggy next week and working out, getting my 45
I'm gonna
minutes
tell
to an
y'all
hour
what,
every day.
Donald. If Donald just stops snacking, he drops his weight.
Yeah.
He likes to snack and play chess all day. Snack, play chess, or play poker. Before you know it, he done ate a whole row of cookies. You know what I'm saying? Like if he put that stuff to the side, he would be
Yeah.
fine. Like
I'm going to put that stuff to the side and I'm going to work out and drink
Yeah.
more water and eat more veggies.
What?
Yep,
High
that's what I'm-
five, player, because come aboard. Come aboard, baby.
I got to make sure this is my tux, fam. This is down to the wire.
I'm proud.
That's
of
it,
you.
right? Wire.
Yes.
Wire.
To the wire.
Down to the wire.
To the
the
window.
wire.
To the wall. To the sweat drop down.
But today,
Oh,
we're getting some mod pizza.
yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're getting Mod Pizza. So Donald saw this lady at Mod Pizza the other day,
Yeah.
and she was ordering.
She ordered
'Cause-
behind me after I ordered mine.
Yeah, but she was putting all the things on her pizza. But she was getting triple meats and triple
Cheese,
stuff and
triple
all of that.
everything. I didn't know you can do that.
And it's included in the price. So we're going to see if it works for us. I don't know if it's going to work for us or not. In this heat, my phone is saying it's hot, so we got to stop talking right here. But we got a couple more stores to get to, so we will see you somewhere down the road. All right, fam.
All right, fam.